All right, we're gonna move on to the third part of our yoga session now with a strengthening exercise. All right, we're gonna start with the plank, and each position we're gonna try to hold for 45 seconds. All right, I'm gonna give an easier variation if you find it too hard to keep for the whole time. The idea on the plank is I have my shoulders right above my elbows, all right, and my hips are gonna be on the level of my shoulders. So what you don't want to do, you don't want to have your hips too high up, or nor you want to have your hips like hanging too high low. You want to level with your whole body parallel to the ground. Okay, so get ready for the plank position, and for 45 seconds, let's go. You're gonna keep here. If this is too hard for you, the easier variation is just like bringing the knees down. You can bring one at a time, or if even that, bringing like this one at a time is too hard, then you can put both knees on the ground. That's just an easier variation of the plank. If you can hold it, you're gonna hold it with your legs extended. But remember, even if you touch your knees on the ground, you wanna have the hips all the time on the same position that you started out the position here, the plank. And then 3 more seconds. All right, bring the knees closer to your body. Now, next we're gonna work with the abs. So, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna have hands in front of our body, okay? And we're gonna extend the legs, and then again, hold for 45 seconds. If this is too hard for you, the first easier variation that I would suggest is just to bend your knees like this. Bend as much as you can, and then you should be able to hold for 45 seconds. If even that is too hard, just put your hands behind your back like this, all right? So let's get ready. Ideally with the hands here, or even extended in front of you as you extend your legs. So first you extend your legs and go for 45 seconds. Hands can be on the ground in front of you. Knees completely extended if you can. If that's too hard, just bend your knees. Just bend them a lot, and you should be able to hold for 45 seconds. If not, hands behind your legs. Hands behind your body, all right? This is a little harder variation. Pay attention on your breath as you hold, feeling how your stomach, the muscles on your abs are contracted to keep the position. Strengthening your core, the muscles they are used to keep the body in a straight position. That was a good one. We're gonna keep moving with our strengthening. Now 45 more seconds. Now on the high plank. So very similar to what we did before. Now elbows out of the ground, legs extended behind your back, and out together. Let's get ready. 1, 2, 3, go. So same thing as we did on the previous plank. If this is too hard, knee back on the ground, just one, and then you switch. Or even if that is too hard, both knees on the ground. But check it out, that I'm not moving the hips as I bring the knees down, all right? So you keep the whole time the same position on your back. If you can hold from here, you don't need to put your knees down. You just hold the position right here with your legs completely extended. 10 more seconds. All right. We're gonna do one last strengthening exercise for the abs once more. So now, lying down with your legs extended. You're gonna reach as far up as you can, like try to touch your toes. You don't wanna hold. If you can't come close. You don't want to actually hold, okay, because you want to have the whole time the exercise focused on your abs to keep your head out of the ground and your shoulder blades as high as possible, okay? So let's get ready. 1, 2, 3, go. 45 seconds. Try to reach as far up as you can with your hands, but you don't want to hold. You just want to come close to your foot, okay, to your toes, keeping for the whole time the focus on your abs. Ten more seconds. All right. Feet on the ground, head down on the ground as well. And just catch your breath. Deep breath, relax. Now to loosen up the lower back, you're gonna have your hands down on the ground and lift up your hips. Lift up your hips. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This position is very good to decompress the vertebrae on your lower back. All right? To relax your back a little more, let's hold on one of the knees and pull it towards the body against the chest. All right, and then the other one, same thing, grab on your knee and pull it towards your chest. All right, now we're gonna work on the inverted position, okay? So, what you wanna do, you wanna lift your hips and reach with your legs behind your head, all right? So, you can do it with your knees bended or extended, okay? With your hands on the ground, you're gonna force your hips up, and as soon as they lift a little bit, you hold behind your butt, and you're gonna use with your hands to move up your butt over, and then you hold on your hips, all right? The closer you get your elbows to each other, the better base you're gonna have, all right? If you can, you're gonna just let your legs hanging down all the way to the ground. See if you can touch your feet on the ground with your knees extended. If not, bend your knees a little bit. See if they touch the ground. If you had good flexibility, you're gonna be able to touch your knees on the ground, one on each side of your head. Now we're just gonna lift the legs. So from here, you're just gonna bring your legs up, knees extended, feet pointed up, and see if you can hold as vertical as possible. All right, slowly move back down, move back down. See if you can come down slowly without holding your hips. You're gonna control your way down with the muscles on your back and on your abs. Slowly bringing body down, back in contact with the ground. Control, control. All right. the last position we're gonna do here on this session now is gonna be bridging, okay? So you wanna have your hands on the side of your head, just like this, okay? Just like this. If it's too hard for you to come with the whole body up at once and standing only on your feet and on your hands, what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift your hips, then you're gonna try to take your shoulders out of the ground, and lastly, you're gonna try to move your head up. If you can, you're gonna bring the whole body up at once. So this is ideally what you wanna do, the whole body up, okay? If not, hips, then shoulders, and then up with the head. All right. Slowly coming back down. Let's hold both legs together. Hold both legs together and press them against the body. Press your knees against your chest. All right. And we're just gonna extend the legs on the ground, having your feet apart. Hands with the palms facing up, adjusting the shoulders on the ground, closing the eyes, and making a few deep breaths. Very deep breaths. Relax as you exhale. Breathe deep in, breathe out, and exhale. Deep breath in. Let it go as you exhale. If you want to stay here and relax for a little longer, just keep it in here. Otherwise, open up your eyes, extend your arms and your legs, roll over to the side, and come back on a sitting position. So we finish now this part of our video. Thank you so much for staying up here with me.